Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to another action figure review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Dr. Alan Grant. Now, the announcement Mattel made last week was pretty disheartening to say the least, because I made an entire video about it, so I won't go into too much detail, but basically, Mattel's trying to do, stuff with NFTs now, and I just think that's stupid. They're doing it with the Hammond collection, and it's such a shame. It really is such a shame because not just because NFTs are bad, right? Everyone and their grandmother knows that NFTs are just the biggest scams ever, and people who genuinely invest in them I'm sorry, but they're really dumb people. But yeah, that's bad enough. But the thing is, they're putting money into NFTs. So the actual Hammond collection figures that they're selling, like the new upcoming Dilophosaurus, the paint quality isn't going to be as nice. They're cutting corners so that way they can afford to have both the Hammond collection and the Hammond collection of NFTs. And it sucks. It really sucks because, I love the Hammond collection, right? I think their T-Rex is amazing. Their human figures, I think, are great. And overall, the Hammond collection is phenomenal and is what we should have gotten, day one with Mattel having the Jurassic Park license. So, yeah, I love the Hammond collection. Even, Kenner. I love Kenner to death, but this new Hammond collection, I'm not going to lie, is better. So, yeah. But at the same time, it's just kind of it's really disheartening to see Mattel go the NFT route and, putting more money, or not more money, but, taking money from the Hammond collection into the Hammond collection NFT thing. And it's so stupid. It's just so stupid. I absolutely hate it. It's just frustrating. And it really does suck, but hopefully, Mattel kind of figures out that, no one really likes NFTs, so let's just not do it. Because nobody likes NFTs. At this point, it's old people, because the market's crashing, but I digress. That I've been ranting on for a little bit longer than I should have, so I do apologize for that. So, yeah. Anyway, as far as this figure goes in particular, I wasn't really gonna get the human figures for the Hammond collection. I was just gonna get the dinosaurs and that's it. But I saw Alan at Target, and then I got word that they're eventually gonna do a Robert Muldoon and a Ray Arnold. And eventually, they're going to get the whole cast, because they just announced Ellie Sattler, so we're going to be getting a, John Hammond, we're getting Gennaro for the Comic-Con exclusive set, and, yeah, so I just kind of thought, you know what, I'll stick with the humans, too, so, here we are. Anyway, I have rambled on for far too long, so let's just get right into this. Of course, to start this review, we'll take a look at the paint. And the painting on this figure is really good. Taking a closer look here, everything is painted very neatly. Everything here looks nice. Nothing is very sloppy at all. The painting on the hat here, the strap here is painted pretty decently. And even the ascot thing, or whatever you want to call this, that's painted really neatly too, which is really cool to see. I wish his shirt was a slightly darker shade of blue, but still, I think it looks really nice. His skin is painted a very nice fleshy color. And even his watch here is painted pretty decently as well. His belt here, all the little pockets and everything like that, and his pants. Just a lot of really nice painting here, his shoes. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the painting on this figure. And the painting here is really nice. So, yeah, painting on this figure, good. I'd say it gets a pass. Now we'll take a look at the articulation. So starting off with the head, we have a ball joint here. So he can look around and look up a little bit and down. So there you go. The arms can rotate like so and move outwards, just like that. There is a bend in the elbow in each arm. And again, a little bit of a swivel here. And same with the wrists. We have, bends here, and they swivel a little bit, which is pretty cool. The waist is on a ball joint, so you can get some pretty cool motion there. He can kick that far, but he can't really kick backwards that much. There's a double bend at the knee, but on mine it doesn't really like go all the way, so it's just kind of like that. And same with the other leg. And of course, the ankles here are on swivels. And that's pretty much it for the articulation on this figure. And the articulation here is pretty cool, you know? Like, it's all it really needs to be. We have, like, some nice wrist articulation, you know, and just overall just a lot of really nice and tight joints. And nothing feels like, you know, nothing feels too loose, nothing feels too tight. It's perfect. So, overall, the articulation on this figure, pretty cool. So, I'd say it gets a pass. And, of course, we get some accessories. We get a flare, an unpainted baby raptor with a ridiculously huge head, a glove to hold said raptor, a hand that's holding a raptor claw, but it looks more like he's giving a big black middle finger, and whatever the hell this is, the flare fits perfectly in Dr. Grant's hand, and all the alternate pieces can pop off and pop off very easily. Another thing to point out is that this figure actually comes with removable sunglasses. So right out of the box, these actually come attached to the head you get, which that's how it looks. It looks more like he's wearing goggles, but I appreciate what they're trying to pull off here. So yeah, you can take them on and off, but unfortunately when you do, you have these like really noticeable like holes on the side of his head, which I'm not really a big fan of that, but again, I appreciate the effort. But throughout this video, I'm going to show this figure without the sunglasses. Now we'll take a look at the sculpt, and the sculpting on this figure I think looks really good. I think the head sculpt looks great. I think it does a great job of capturing the likeness of Sam Neill. And yeah, I don't really have a whole lot else to say. It's just Dr. Grant from Jurassic Park. I guess one minor thing, I talked about this earlier, but like when his sunglasses are off, he has like these weird holes on the side of his head, which again, I'm not a big fan of, but so like that's very minor. So, like, when you have his hat on, like, the shade kind of hides it, so, yeah. It is minor, but overall, I do think the sculpting on this figure looks great. So, the sculpting here, I'd say, gets a pass. Now, we'll take a look at the detailing, and the detailing on this figure is very good, so let's take a closer look at that. So, starting off with the head here, we can see the hat has a lot of really nice detailing. All of the little patches and everything like that, I think looks really good. And even the little bands around the top of the hat here looks great. The detailing on the face here, again, looks absolutely great. All of the, you know, just a lot of really nice facial, like, detailing. And even, like, on the back of the head there, again, the hair detailed very nicely. Going to the torso here, again, we just have a lot of really nice detailing. All of the pockets and all of, like, little wrinkles and whatnot are detailed beautifully. And same with the sleeves here. Again, just a lot of really nice detailing. And the watch is detailed pretty decently. The legs are detailed very nicely as well. All of the, you know, wrinkles and whatnot for the pants here looks great. And even the belt isn't detailed half badly either. So, yeah, the belt looks pretty good too. And the shoes here are detailed very nicely too. Again, just a lot of really nice detailing here. And just a lot of you know, just a lot of really nice defined detail here. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the detailing on this figure. And the detailing here, I think, is very good. So the detailing here definitely gets a pass. Now we'll do some size comparisons. Here we have the Hammond Collection Triceratops, and I think these two scale very nicely with each other. Here we have the Hammond Collection, Dr. Ian Malcolm. Ian was a little taller than Alan in the movie, which I think could have been better implemented here, but overall I think these two scale very nicely with each other. Here we have the Legacy Collection, Dr. Alan Grant. Of course, here we have the Kenner, Dr. Alan Grant here. And again, I've said this before, I love Kenner. I absolutely love Kenner to death. I mean, no disrespect when I say this, but this new Hammond Collection Dr. Grant is better than the original Kenner one. Again, like, it always pains me to say it, but it's true. I low-key kind of like the new Mattel, or the new Hammond Collection guys more than the Kenner guys. I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyway, of course, to end this size comparison off, Here we have some hand sanitizer. And of course, Dr. Billy Grant. Dr. Billy Grant with Alan Grant. So at the end of the day, should you get this figure? Absolutely. I really like this figure. I think the quality here I think is great. It'll scale nicely with all your other Legacy Collection human figures. You know, it'll scale well with John Hammond, Dennis Nedry. This guy will scale with all those guys. So, yeah, again, one thing I really didn't like about the Amber Collection was that, like, they were in the 6-inch scale, and I didn't like that scale for the Jurassic Park figures, because you had the Legacy Collection, which was, like, 3 3/4, but then you had, like, the Amber Collection guys who were, like, 6 inches tall, and it's like, the scaling didn't work well at all. So, with this new Hammond Collection, I think the scaling here, it fits together nicely, so I think that's really cool. Uh, Hopefully in the future Mattel stops with this whole NFT nonsense, because it's really stupid and actually affects the figures themselves. So Mattel, cut the shit. But yeah, no, this figure is great. As far as price tags go, you're looking at about $12, a little over that, which is honestly not bad, because again, the quality here is great and you get a decent amount of accessories. So yeah, overall, I do really like this figure. Another great addition to the Hammond collection, and I definitely recommend that you pick this guy up. So yeah. Anyway, that is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, Zack out.